Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Red Baron. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. End of the month here, going on into the last month of summer here in North America. It is 7/31/22. My name is Red Baron again. I'm from FibbyCharts.com and the unfairadvantage.chat. So we're going to be having a giveaway tonight. And we're going to be giving away Doge here, and I've already gone through that a couple of times here. I've already gave you a last call, so if you want to know how to get in on that, you have precious few minutes left to do so. So go back and look at some of my videos here. You can go to the link in the description box below of this video and get yourself in on the drawing that we're going to be having here probably in roughly about an hour or so. I'm going to run through the market, take a look and see what's left of the carnage here. This market is just taunting the hell out of me. I'll get to that here in just a second. So I want to make sure everybody's doing that. And of course, obviously, if you'd like to subscribe to the AI power charts that I use, you can do that at FibbyCharts.com. Just simply go right here where it says subscribe, go to pricing, and pick the level you'd like to be in. And we can go ahead and get you in there real quick. And if you'd like to, we do still have the coupon, which is youtube.com, or it's YouTube, sorry. YOUTUBE, all capitals, no space. All right, so got that out of the way here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the markets. Okay, so generally speaking, what we're looking for here, I'm going to quiet my mic here for just a second. Hold on. Sorry if my voice is a little rough here. I've been talking all day today. Um, so as I was going to say here, so what we're expecting is basically we're expecting a drop, and I've been covering this again and again and again. This is the expected move that's coming here pretty shortly. And we'll go ahead and get that out of there. Theoretical, could go up, could pierce and go up, but I'm just not seeing it. And some of you are probably wondering why did I put a four-hump camel on my title card? Because there's a four-hump camel right there. This right here is an extremely rare formation to see four humps on the MACD and not go negative and go into the red and take a dive down. I mean, it's all but we're just waiting for the fat lady to sing on this pretty much. So I'm doing a in and out scalp trade on ETH right now. Not something I suggest any of you follow me on, but I am documenting that for the diamonds and for the platinums that are kind of watching me do that right now. I'm currently out and I'm waiting for something to happen with that. I'll go ahead and drag that down here and show you what's going on with that. So basically, I jumped in on this and I was waiting for this thing to blast and maybe try and scalp off at the AI line here, at the dual AI line. You know, usually those are pretty magnetic. Not saying we're still not going to go up, but I saw an opportunity to bail out, take a little $1,000 haircut, and because I'm throwing quite a bit more than that at it. Take a real quick $1,000 haircut and wait for this thing to roll into a quick blip of red and as strong. Again, here's that four hump again on the Ethereum. I'm waiting for, excuse me, I'm waiting for probably about 1 or 2 days of red, very, very squishy red, and then back into a super strong green session, then back up again. That's what I'm more or less anticipating, the best case scenario. So I've got some money to be made right in that little zone there. So I'm looking at, this is not a trade I normally would, but right now I'm in revenge trading mode. So I'm trying to get back my $1,000 and make a little on top so I can say I came out a winner. So I've got basically about 8% and from about where we're at. I'm not back in it yet. I'm waiting to see if we're falling out of this trench right here. So that's not for you guys to be following. It's just kind of amusement for the guys that are upper level VIP to be able to see what it is I'm doing. I'm not doing a whole hell of a lot right now, simply because the broader perspective is the market is still going down. But right now, basically, let's go ahead and take a look at this here real quick. So we're still, we're 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're about 4 for 5 on indicators. The alligator or the snapdragon is still indicating up, 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 which is just rather spooky to see that. RSI taking a downturn. Everything else is still pointing upwards, and it's so contrary to this being four bumps. This is what's got me kind of thinking to myself, we're going to see a very, very short red session because we've got so much upward momentum with all of the different indicators. It's like they just haven't gotten the email letting them know, hey, the party's over. So this is the only thing that I'm playing is I'm playing against the odds of this. And so when I say blip, quick blip, what I'm talking about is these little blips that just go small and then they're right back to big business. So that's what I'm banking on. You know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm out. But if I do see that and then we go 1, 2, maybe 3 days on into probably Monday or Tuesday, and then we start rocketing up again, yeah, I'm going to grab it and I'm going to ride the ride up a little bit further. Because as I see it, we're inside of this larger channel here, which is this yellow channel. So we've got a potential to go on the way up here to this 200 EMA and just kind of bring that around here so I can show you. I'll get some of the spaghetti out of here so you can see this. There we go. So from where we're currently at, if I chose to jump in, there would be my 29%. Like I said, I don't usually get excited for anything above 15 or until it's above 15. So there is still a potential to get excited about this trade. So I took a little $1,000 haircut. I'll make her back. I'll make her back. She'll be fine. I've got a couple people asking on Discord, so can I still get in on the Doge thing? Yes. Go to the link in the description box. As this video is live right now, if you're jumping in on the live stream, go to the link in the description box, takes you to the correct Doge video. Just like, comment, join our Discord, come on in. Now we're going to be having the giveaway inside of the Discord. We're not doing that publicly. So if you're in, you've already commented on that video or you're waiting to see who won, got to be in the Discord to do that. So make sure you do that. All the instructions are at the end of the video. It's pretty simple. It's not that difficult. All right, so we're just going to take a quick look around the block here at just a few things. Let me go back and cover Bitcoin again here, see if there's anything else to say. Broadly speaking, again, anything I just told you about Ethereum, I can tell you about Bitcoin because they're pretty much following the same thing. You know, we stand a small degree of likelihood of seeing maybe a boost to right about there. I'll get this out of the way since that's played out. But I showed you in a call, I said, this is going to reject off that. Yeah, what's going on here? There we go. So it's strongly possible that this could meander its way back up there. This isn't looking as strong as Ethereum, but the overall narrative is still down, guys. It's kind of funny because now I'm starting to see a lot of people, a lot of so-called experts, talking heads, whatever, coming into the party late. They're starting to say the same calls that I've been calling for, month after month after month. They're starting to question, I think we could get down to $12,000. I think we could get down that low. I'm like, yeah, we can. We can, and we likely will. Give me just a second. I got to kick my mic off here. I got Discord chirping at me. Hold on just a second. Could somebody do me a favor and message Logical Domain? Give them a link to this video because I don't think everybody in the Discord knows that I'm live right now. I hate to interrupt the show and do that. I've got like a million wheels spinning right now. Could somebody please share the link to this video? It's a public video, so could somebody please post that for me? Either Heidi or Sarah, could you do that for me, please? Or anybody else who's in the Discord. All right, cool. All right, so my weapon of choice here, or the purchase of choice that I've been watching, is we're still watching XRP, and it's languishing along. There's really nothing to be said here on this live stream that's too much different than what we've already talked about in the last two live streams. Basically, we're just walking up the channel. We're still inside the boundaries of normal expectation. We're waiting for that breakdown. We're waiting for that final takedown where we might have one little thrust up, come back in, and then just like I showed you on the Bitcoin chart, it's highly likely we're going to start breaking down. So again, here we are, 1, 2, 3, 4 humps on the camel there, and the story is the same universally across all the major players. So we're basically waiting for that to happen. So there's really not a whole hell of a lot to talk about. I do want to kind of take a couple of looks at some oddballs. That would be Theta, that would be T-Fuel, that would be VeChain. Let's do some shopping here and see what else we want to talk about. Well, what the hell? Let's throw Doge in there. And because we are going to be having a giveaway, let's find out what we're buying it at. So, and Reef and Matic. All right, so we'll talk about those and then we'll scooch on out of here and we'll have our giveaway here in about 30, 40 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and let's start with Theta. So Theta, as I've said many, many times, Theta front runs the market. Well, big surprise. Here we are, we're starting to turn down. So I'll get some of the spaghetti out of here. You can see it's already turned down. You can see we're wilting a little bit. We did not. This is very uncharacteristic of the rest of the market. This is why I watch this as what I call an outlier, because we did not get 4 sessions strong green. It's just strictly doing its own thing. This is why you got to watch it, because sentiment is going up, yes, but it's not following the same cut and pattern as the rest of the market. But it's turned out here again would be what I'm talking about. Let me clear that out. What I'm talking about when I say a quick blip red, you can see we had 1 day candle where we just went red right there. I mean, it can happen. So that those 4 in a row, we could blip and then unblip and then be right back into another strong green session on that other on Ethereum. But more to the point here, we're meandering kind of. We've been doing a lot of sideways action, really true sideways action with this, but it is trending down. And I know there's some other people who are saying, we're going to get one more pump on it. I'm not seeing it, guys. I'm just not seeing it. So we're basically just waiting to see what this does. I'm watching this before I watch anything else to see, because it is front running just about 8 hours earlier than everything else. That's kind of been my observation. Now, T-Fuel doesn't, and it hasn't for a very long time, hasn't been following neck and neck with Big Brother for a long time. It's got a little bit more of an agreeable position with the rest of it, because again, let me get this out of here. You can see we're at basically 4 humps going into a 5th hump. Yeah, but actually, hold on, let me open that up just a little bit. See, there's your little tiny blip red right there. See, we've already done our 4 humps, and we've done a little blip red. I'm trying to keep this into layman's terms here, so some of you seasoned traders are like, what the hell is he talking about? Got to remember, we're dealing with all levels of crypto buyers here. We have to kind of speak at a ground level. So anyway, we're going back into another green session here. Now that theoretically we could go 1, 2, possibly even 3 again. So the T-field may be catching an upswing. So just flippantly saying this, just taking this, all things being equal, we're on our way back up with the RSI. We're in a green session. We're looking good there. We're 5 for 5 right now, or we're 4.5 to 5. The Bollinger Bubble has come out of a throat here. It could expand even further, but I'm pretty comfortable saying that I think we probably could go up higher with this. So T-field might be your play if you're looking for something to catch a little air and go higher. Now, how high it'll go, that's for my subscribers. I'm not going to give it all away. So if you guys want to know, then join us over at VIP, and I'll be happy to share that information with you. But we're looking positive on T-field. Same goes for VeChain. VeChain following. So you notice you get kind of the same thing with some coins and not so much with others. There's a really short little red session, 1 day red session. We came out of 3 of them, did a quick red, and we're back into the green again. So this is following a completely different trajectory and storyline from major players, from Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. So, and I would suspect probably XLM is probably following the same thing. We'll get to that here probably in a little bit. But VeChain would be one to kind of catch a bounce on. So it's highly likely we could be very well seeing at the most optimistic or the medium optimistic level, probably 33 cents or 0.033 cents on this. So we might be catching a little bit of an uptrend on that. Now, Reef is a bit of an outlier. I don't like speculating on Reef because it's one of those things you just want to wait for the bottom and buy it. Again, we're coming out of 4 sessions here, so this is going to be following more in tandem with Bitcoin, more in tandem with Ethereum, more in tandem with the larger coins. So we're just waiting for this thing to go to the bottom. It's going to be an absolutely game changer for you McDonald's money people to get in on this. So don't buy till the time's there. So We're just waiting that one out. Matic's another one of those. Excuse me. Matic's another one of those that's just kind of doing its own thing. It's not following anything major, but again, we got that one quick. It's more of the theta. It's more of the theta persuasion, if you will. And so these coins are following this trajectory here with the 1 day quick red blip. You're going to see those coins catching up it here probably for the next couple of days on into possibly, well, we'll say Monday, possibly Tuesday. At some juncture in time, I'm expecting these things are going to sync up and we're going to see a universal fall where everything is just like an oh shit moment where everything just the bottom falls out and everything drops. So, these things can get out of sync and in sync and out of sync and in sync. But make no mistake about it, even though this is a little bit more bullish than the larger coins, it's not that bullish. So don't get too excited about it. If you can make a couple bucks on it, great, but I wouldn't go throwing the kitchen sink at any of these right now because the bottom is not in for any of this. So Dogecoin, we'll do this and we'll scooch on out of here real quick. I just kind of wanted to make a presence and let everybody know that, we've got the Dogecoin giveaway here. Just to want to put my name out there one more time, and put my presence out there one more time and let everybody know, fair game here. Get in if you're getting in because we're going to be having that giveaway here pretty soon. All right, so currently right now, so if you were to win this, are you going to win it and start making some money on day one? That's always the question. So again, let's look at this. Doge is not following either of those two trajectories. So we've had a little red, little green, little red, little green. I mean, it's just this kid is doing his own thing. And so this is why I told you guys about a month ago, watch this because something's going to happen with this. We came down, we hit the Anubis calls. Those are all, I haven't got any new calls for this because I've been kind of busy watching anything else. I just basically waiting for the bottom to come in on everything else. There's no point in making calls on these things because I don't want anybody jumping in. However, I still think that this holds water. So we're waiting for a downturn. There was a little bit of a forecast. I said we'd strike that, and of course, obviously we did. So right now we're walking slightly up that trend line there, right there. Let me get this on out of here for a second. Basically we're walking up here and I expect another breakdown to retest down here and then drop further. So there you go. That's pretty much it. So how many people we got on the chat? I see I got more people attending than fewer people talking. If you're here, let me know. Put a comment in the chat and let me know. I'm gonna kill my mic for a second here and I'm gonna post over to let everybody know in the Discord. Again, I don't know if anybody put the word out. I'm going to post over the Discord and let everybody know that I'm on here because this is the official thing that I was going to do before we do the live stream. There we go. That's why I thought he didn't get one. My right hand man didn't get the link, so I didn't know if he was going to be able to post that in time or not. So if you didn't catch this live, don't worry about it. No big deal. Basically, just giving you a real quick flash update and stuff like that. So go ahead and get your comments in. You got about roughly about 15 minutes here, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go live inside the Discord. Best of luck to all of you guys.